Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's do the question number 3 here of Venn diagram, 3-set Venn diagram maxima and minima question. Now in this case, exactly 12 members like all the 3 sports. Okay, so make a basic Venn diagram and write down the value 12 where all 3 circles are intersecting, right? So I have this region here, right? Number of members who like exactly 3 sports are 12, right? So these are snooker, bridge and squash. This value is given to me as 12. That means every member here who is present here will be awarded with 3 prizes because he is playing 3 sports. So can I say that out of 134 prizes, 12 will be used here? How 134, right? I hope you watched the first video, right? फर्स्ट वीडियो में हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया था. स्नूकर 50 members are playing, bridge 36 members are playing, 48 members are playing squash, right? Now every member, 12 member play exactly 3 sports. What can be the maximum value of the sum of the number of students who like both snooker and squash? I need to maximize the number of members which are lying over here, snooker and squash, not bridge, huh? That means the number of members who are lying in this region, not in the region of bridge. And the number of members who like bridge and squash. Bridge and squash, that means these two values what I'm supposed to maximize, right? And this is a value, right, which is not supposed to be considered. I need to maximize this value and I need to maximize this value. And the condition are, this has to be greater than or equal to 1, this has to be greater than or equal to 1, this has to be greater than or equal to 1, and this has to be greater than or equal to 1. Now, let's first satisfy the condition, right? So first, every member, roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, up to roll number 80. Every member first will be given one prize. Why one prize? Because at least one member play, every member play at least one sport. And the total number of prizes are 50 plus 36 plus 48, right? So I am distributing 50 prizes to those who are playing snooker, 36 prizes to those who are playing bridge, 48 prizes to those who are playing squash. So I'm distributing total 134 prizes. I'm distributing total 134 prizes. And out of these 134 prizes, one prize has been given to everybody, right? The concept is again this very simple. Member playing one sport will be awarded with one prize. Member playing 2 sports will be awarded with 2 prizes, and so on. Now, I need to satisfy this condition. So let's pick first 3 members, right? Let's say these are the 3 members, right? Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, which will be coming in these 3 regions, right? And then I also need to satisfy the condition one member should be playing snooker and bridge, right? Let's say roll number 4 is a person who is playing snooker and bridge, so one prize is already given to that person. Let one more prizes will be given to that person, right? So this member will be lying in this region, right? Now let's also satisfy this condition. I need 12 members which will be playing all 3 sports, so they will be awarded with 3 prizes, right? So see that roll number 5, right? So there would be a group of 12 members. There will be a group of 12 members, roll number 5, roll number 6, right, up to roll number 16, right? Every member here will be awarded with 3 prizes, right? So you see that I have satisfied this condition also, right? This condition is also satisfied. Now, whatever number of prizes I'm left with right now, I need to distribute those prizes such that these 2 values gets maximized, right? So I'll be taking the remaining, I'll be using the remaining prizes in distributing to the number of members who will lie in this region and in this region. Because if I give maximum number of prizes to the members who are in this region and this region, this value will automatically get maximized, right? So now let's see out of 134 how many prizes has been utilized. So what we did first, out of 134 we give 1 to each, so 80 has been used, right? And I'm left with 54 prizes. After using 54 prizes, I give 1 extra prize to roll number 4, so I'll be left with 53 prizes. After giving 53 prizes, I pick these 12 members where to whom I'm giving 2 more prizes. इनको सबको मैंने एक प्राइज ऑलरेडी दिया था. इनको 3 के रीजन में लाने के लिए 2 प्राइजेस आपने और डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किए, तो 12 मेंबर्स को 2 प्राइज दिए. दैट मीन्स टोटल 24 प्राइजेस और यूटिलाइज हो गए. सो 53 minus 24 will be how much? 29, right? So I'll be left with 29 prizes. अब ये 29 प्राइजेस, क्या कोई कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करनी पेंडिंग है अभी? नो, नथिंग इज पेंडिंग, ऑल कंडीशन हैव बीन सेटिस्फाइड. नाउ आई डिस्ट्रीब्यूट 29 प्राइजेस इन सच ए वे कि यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे वैल्यू जो है वो मैक्सिमाइज होना चाहिए. ओके, सो यहाँ दोनों वैल्यूज को मैक्सिमाइज करना है. तो रोल नंबर 17 से लेके, राइट, रोल नंबर 17 से लेके, राइट, रोल नंबर 17 टू, राइट, रोल नंबर 18 में सभी बच्चों के पास ऑलरेडी वन वन प्राइज पड़ा हुआ है. एवरीबडी हैज वन प्राइज ऑलरेडी, राइट. सबके पास ऑलरेडी एक प्राइज तो है ही, राइट, सबके पास ऑलरेडी वन प्राइज है. एंड बाकी के 29 प्राइजेस को अगर मुझे मैक्सिमम लोगों में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना है, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पर्संस में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना है, तो मैं सब में एक एक प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करूंगा. 29 प्राइजेस को वन वन करके डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करोगे तो 29 मेंबर्स में जाएगा. दैट मीन्स रोल नंबर 17 से लेके आगे आपको जाना है और 29 मेंबर्स का एक ग्रुप आपको पिक करना है जिनमें सभी मेंबर्स को दो दो प्राइजेस मिले होंगे. एंड ऑल दीज मेंबर्स विल बी लाइंग इन दीज टू रीजन. सो दैट्स द मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल वैल्यू for the number of members who like bridge and squash and snooker and squash, right? So these two value will get maximized. The maximum possible value of this is 29 and this is the answer of the question, right? So funda is very very simple. Use the same method, right? The basic concept of doing the maximum minimum question of set theory, if it comes to three set Venn diagram, that is that members playing one spot will be awarded with one prize, or there's a standard approach that you can follow. A member participating in one event will be awarded with one prize. Member participating in two events will be awarded with two prizes. Member participating in three events will be awarded with three prizes, and so on. फिर वो सेट 4 वाला क्यों ना हो, 5 वाला क्यों ना हो, 5 सेट वेन डायग्राम हो, 4 सेट वेन डायग्राम हो, 3 सेट वेन डायग्राम. दिस कॉन्सेप्ट will work in all these questions, right? Where it is mentioned that number of members playing at there is no member playing, there are members who are playing at least one spot and some condition are given over here. You can use this method. This will work in all such cases. Thank you so much for watching the video, and here is my referral code LRSME that you can use to get 10% off on Unacademy Plus purchase. I'm coming up with a logical reasoning and data interpretation course on 23rd of October on Unacademy Plus, and also I'm coming up with a comprehensive geometry course with a practice of 500 plus question on 2nd of November for students who are appearing for CAT 2020 as well as for CAT 2021. So this course will be starting on 23rd October and 2nd November, and you can attend all these live sessions on Unacademy Plus by subscribing to Unacademy Plus, and this is my referral code LRASMAIR. Thank you. See you then in the next part of the video.